Yes, sir. Welcome back, timers. This is the Daily Dime Series, episode 17. And for today's episode, we will be talking about all the games, including the Lakers versus the Bulls. And then for our quick timer thoughts, we'll be talking about the first ever battle between the brothers, LaMelo and Lonzo Ball. Look at the shot by Melo. Oh my goodness. And then, of course, we still have the top plays of the night. Yes, sir. The Dropping Down podcast starts right about now. Yes, sir. Welcome back, Dimers. And again, for those who haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button, hit on the notification bell so that you can follow all the episodes of the Dropping Dimes podcast. Feel free to also share the video, leave a comment, and smack on that like button. Let's kick off the episode with the game ticker. Okay, so yeah, welcome back. This is now the episode, or the 17th episode of the podcast. You can follow us on Facebook. You can also follow us on Instagram, where you can also catch the episodes there. And then you can also follow us on Twitter and Pinterest. Yes, sir. And then, of course, for those who are more inclined into listening, just listening, then you can, of course, check it out or check out all our Spotify exclusives on Anchor and Spotify. Okay, so let's now go to our travel back in time. Okay, so for travel back in time, way back 31 years ago, January 9, 1990, that guy, Earvin Magic Johnson, put on a show as his Lakers. Well, they lost to the Suns 121-118, but Earvin Magic Johnson dished out a whopping 24 dimes. Now that is what you call a dime hopper. What a game by the Magic Man, Earvin Magic Johnson, some 31 years. So that is it for our travel back in time. Let's now go to our spin and dime segment. Sir, so for our Spin and Dime segment, as always, thank you to Sports Daily News for collaborating with us when it comes to this segment. Please follow them on Instagram at sports_daily news_. So let's start with this one. Phoenix losing to the Detroit Pistons. And then the Warriors getting a revenge win against the Clippers 115-105. While King James leading the Lakers to a 117-115 win over the Chicago Bulls. Then the Toronto Raptors, yes, I'm sure Sports Daily News very happy with this one. They won 144-123. And then the New York Knicks are now back to reality as they lost to the Thunder 101-89. LaMelo winning his first battle against his big brother as the Hornets, winning 118-110. And then the Houston Rockets, led by Christian Wood, who's now with the Rockets, by the way, won by a whopping 42 points against the Orlando Magic. Utah finally bouncing back with a big win against the Milwaukee Bucks, 131-118. The Memphis Grizzlies also got a win, 115-110 over the Brooklyn Nets. And then the Boston Celtics winning against the Washington Wizards. Celtics now are 7-3, 116-107. And as mentioned earlier, the Pistons winning against the Suns, 110-105. Let's now go to our 4 featured games, starting with this one. Of course, our featured game, the story of the night, LaMelo versus Lonzo. Oh my goodness, and LaMelo put on a show against his older brother. Look at that step back 3 as the Hornets. There you go. So the Hornets 118, Pelicans 110. Gordon Hayward had 26, 7, and 3. Sky, Miles, Bridges 24 and 1. While LaMelo, the 9-dropper ball, had 12, 10, 9. Zion Williamson continues to play very well for the Pelicans, 26, 8, and 3. While B.I., Brandon Ingram, 17, 8, and 8. And then Lonzo, big brother, struggled all game long, only had 5 points, 2 boards, and 3 dimes. Let's now go to the second featured game. Okay, so for the second featured game, oh my goodness, LeBron James cannot be stopped. Sorry, Patrick Williams, welcome to the NBA. The kid had no chance, man. The kid had no chance. LBJ taking care of business. Let's now go to the stats. Lakers beating the Bulls 117 to 115 as LeBron had 28, 7, and 7. Dennis Schroeder, big game, 17 points, 3 boards, and 6 dimes. And Montrezl Harrell had 17 points and 14 boards. Zach LaVine showed up, playing here in LA. 38 points, 5 boards, and 6 dimes. Wendell Carter Jr. had 23, 7, and 3. And Kobe White had 14, 3, and 5. Unfortunately, the Bulls lost by 2. Anthony Davis did not play, by the way. Let's now go to the third featured game. Oh my goodness. The greatest shooter of all time is at it again. Steph Curry. Triple team all game long, but still found ways to score 33 in the first 3 quarters, including this one. Bang! So Steph Curry and the Warriors winning against the Clippers 115 to 105. Steph dropped 38 points, had 2 boards and 11 dimes. Eric Pascal had 12 points, 6 boards, and 1 dime. And of course, Draymond with his typical triple single, 4, 3, and 3. Kawhi Leonard had 24, 3, and 4. Pandemic P had 25, 4, and 7. And Serge Ibaka had 19, 7, and 2. Let's now go to our last featured game. And this game, well, I chose this one because of Sports Daily News. I just wanted to feature the Raptors getting a win. Oh my goodness, there you go. Freddie VanVleet hitting that shot. So look at that one more time. Freddie stepped back. Money. Freddie is money, or was money throughout. As the Raptors leading the Kings 144 to 123. Fred VanVleet 34, 3, and 7. Chris Boucher, by the way, not Voucher, but Boucher. Chris Boucher 23, 10, and 2. And Norman Powell had 22 points and 2 boards for the Kings. Well, at least Tyrese Halliburton is back 15, 2, and 8. And then De'Aaron Fox at 23, 1, and 3. And Harrison Barnes had 21, 4, 8. That is it for our featured games and our Spin and Dine segment. Thank you again to Sports Daily News for all the stats and updates. Yes, sir. Let's now go to our quick timer thought. Okay, so for our quick timer thoughts, this is how we dime. We'll be talking about the story of the night. Yes, sir. What is the story of the night? There you go. The story of the night is, of course, a battle between the brothers Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball. Remember, they played in high school together when LaMelo was 13. That was way back 2016, senior year of Lonzo Ball. And these brothers just became really popular after that. They won a state championship there in California. Onyeka Okongwu was also a teammate, or also played in Chino Hills at that time, including his brother who passed away. But anyway, this was the story of the night because this is the first time that they went against each other, and both of them had different roads. towards the going into their NBA career, or fulfilling that dream of theirs and also their dad's dream. Lonzo, of course, went to UCLA and then got drafted number 2 by the LA Lakers. Never quite lived up to the expectations, and now he's with the Pelicans. He's also going to be a restricted free agent after this one for the season. And then, of course, LaMelo Ball. He went from being one of the top high school players to not even being ranked, and then to playing in Spear in Ohio, and then and before that went to Lithuania, then to Spear in Ohio, and then of course he went to play professionally in Australia, where scouts like Mike Schmitz really were impressed. Jonathan Givany was also impressed with LaMelo Ball, and then after that was it. He was projected to be the top pick, ended up at number 3, and here he is fulfilling his dream here in the NBA. So what a battle between the two. LaMelo winning this one. He was 1 assist shy from a triple-double. If had Miles Bridges hit that shot in the last 40 seconds, Melo would have been the youngest player to have a triple-double. But unfortunately, Miles Bridges blatantly missed that shot towards the end. So some thoughts about the battle between the brothers. Of course, I'm always enamored with this. Having an older brother myself and always losing to him and everything, especially when it comes to basketball, all the battles, always lost. Of course, it was fun for me to see LaMelo getting a win. It doesn't happen often that the younger brother gets a win, but he did. So happy for LaMelo Ball. But then more than anything else, you can just see the disparity when it comes to their personalities. LaMelo is so darn confident. My goodness, and that's the reason why, even though LaMelo still has a lot of things to work on, especially that shot of it. It's a little inconsistent, even though the dribbling and the passing are obviously elite, but then his shooting is so inconsistent that sometimes it's hard for him to be able to facilitate if he can shoot as well. But then that was also the same with Lonzo, and now Lonzo has been playing in the league for some years now, and you can see here Lonzo should have dominated LaMelo, but then LaMelo had an almost triple-double night, and they even got the win, and Lonzo looked lost. It is actually the very reason why I think LaMelo would be a much, much better player than Lonzo. Not because Lonzo is not talented, not because he doesn't have the tools, but I don't think Lonzo just has that swag, which LaMelo has. LaMelo is so confident that even if he misses, let's say he misses 10 in a row, he will still take a shot. That's how confident the kid is. And that's always been him. On the other hand, Lonzo, the quiet guy, I think he's a good guy, obviously, but then I think more than anything else, Lonzo has to work on that confidence. He got dominated by his brother, not because LaMelo is better than him now, but simply because LaMelo just had more swag. So those are my quick dimer, or that's it for my quick dimer thoughts. Let's now go to the top plays of the night. Okay, so for the top plays of the night, first is my favorite segment, as always. So let's start at number 5. Yes, sir. So at number 5, who do we have at number 5? It's King James. Oh my goodness, it's in cycle like King James over Zach, a little in and out, and then in, and then the bucket for the 2. Let's now go to number 4. At number 4, it's King James again, this time schooling the rookie Patrick Williams. This is how you do a turnaround, fade away, nothing but bottom. I feel bad for Patrick Williams. He was assigned to guard the King all day long, and he got schooled. Probably finished a whole year of whatever he missed in school, he got it tonight. And then at number three, we have this play from Sky Miles Bridges. No, not that three, but this one from the time jumper. Oh! Josh Hart, get out of the way. What are you doing, Josh Hart? Look at Sky Miles Bridges. Nice pass by LaMelo, and bam, Bridges with a hammer dunk. Let's now go to number two. At number two, we have Chris Boucher. Make sure you remember how to pronounce his name. Marvin Bagley III. Get that garbage out of here. Do not bring that weak stuff here, according to Chris Boucher. Oh my, that is a heck of a block. And the Raptors loving it. Marvin Bagley. Do not ever bring that weak stuff over there. Now let's go to number one. Number one, we have this play from the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Wow, these plays are just getting better and better. If he can make those shots, there's no reason why he can't make 30 or drop 33 in the first three quarters. Right? This is just too good. Only Steph Curry can do these stuff. Greatest shooter of all time. So those are the top plays of midnight. Let's now go to this one. Okay, so for the shout outs again, thank you to everyone who's been supporting the podcast. On Instagram, I want to thank guys at Pinnacle Supply, 9 Sport 2, Gregory Stokes, who else? 80 Clothing Company. You know, these guys, they've also been there since day one. So I want to thank them. And then more than anything else, they're also giving being content creators themselves, running their own Instagram pages as well. There's just so much support and also love from one another. So thank you for always, giving the advice, supporting the podcast, supporting the page. And that's the reason why it's also so easy to support them back. So again, thank you to those loyal supporters on Instagram. And then, of course, special shout-outs as well to Mix Match Mo's, Risagawa, and VIL Trading, ever supportive when it comes to all our YouTube videos. So again, thank you. And then, of course, to our major sponsors, Yes, to Love and Inspire, Snuggle Moments PH, the snuggle is real, thank you. And then, First T-shirt Printing Manila, led by Sir Banjo Hoson and Ma'am Mimi Hoson, and friends as well. And then, else? Oh, of course, Gift Mo PH, happy birthday to my sister. Tomorrow is her birthday. She's the one running Gift Mo PH. And then, of course, Iskina, Cebu, and Lex. Now go to this one. Okay, so for this one, again, for those who haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you can follow all the episodes of the Dropping Dimes podcast. If you love the NBA and if you love basketball, this is the channel for you. Okay, and then please share the video as well, leave a comment, and feel free to smash the like button. So again, this is the 17th episode of the Daily Dimes series of the Dropping Dimes podcast. This is J.I. Dimes saying, Marvin Bagley III, please stop bringing that weak truth there as Chris Boucher would probably keep saying.